In the vast, untamed wilderness of Australia, there's a creature so strange, so fascinating, that it's practically a legend in its own right. It's big, it's fast, it's anything but ordinary. And no, it's not a kangaroo or a crocodile. In fact, you've probably seen it before, but never truly stopped to wonder, who is this magnificent, mysterious creature? It stands tall, nearly as tall as a human, and it can outrun just about anyone on the planet. It may not fly, but its legs, they were made for one thing and one thing only: speed. Meet the emu, one of the largest birds in the animal kingdom. The emu, Australia's legendary bird. But don't let that bird thing fool you. This is no ordinary bird. It's an outback warrior, a survivor, and one of the most curious creatures on Earth. So buckle up, because we're about to dive into the fascinating, feathered life of the emu. Okay, let's talk about what makes this bird a true legend. It's big, really big. In fact, it's the second largest bird on Earth, just behind its African cousin, the ostrich. But don't think for a second that size holds it back. This bird can run at speeds of up to 50 kilometers per hour. That's faster than your average human. Even Usain Bolt. Imagine trying to outrun this thing. Spoiler alert, you won't. And forget about trying to catch it. If an emu sees danger, it's not just going to stand there. Oh no, it'll be gone in a flash, leaving predators eating dust. But that's not all this bird can do. Emus are built for stamina. They can maintain their speed over long distances, which means that once they're off, they're nearly impossible to catch. What's this bird eating, you ask? Well, it's not picky. Emus are what we like to call opportunistic feeders. Seeds? Check. Fruits? Check. Insects? Check. If it's edible, they'll eat it. In a place like Australia, where food isn't always easy to find, this is a major advantage. Need to survive the scorching heat of the desert? No problem. The emu's stomach is ready for anything. But here's where it gets really wild. Emus are not your typical family birds. Nope, in this story, the dads steal the show. While the female emu is off doing her thing, the male takes over the whole parenting gig. After the female lays her eggs, the male takes charge, incubating them for around 2 months. And get this, he doesn't just sit around waiting for the eggs to hatch. No, he guards them fiercely, often without eating or drinking for weeks. Talk about dedication. When the eggs finally hatch, the male is right there, guiding the tiny chicks through the rough terrain, teaching them everything they need to know about survival. This role reversal is rare in the bird world, and it makes the emu's family dynamic one of the most fascinating in nature. And while the emu might look like a solitary creature, it's actually quite social when the mood strikes. These birds form groups, sometimes large groups, that travel together across the landscape. It's like a giant, feathered caravan wandering the outback. They're always on the move, searching for food and water, a true symbol of survival in a land that can be as unforgiving as it is beautiful. But here's the real kicker. The emu can adapt to almost any environment, from the scorching heat of the desert to the cool winds of the mountains. This bird is built to handle it all. Their feathers aren't just for show either. They help regulate body temperature, keeping the emu comfortable whether it's baking hot or freezing cold. So what makes the emu such a legend? Is it the fact that it can run like the wind? Is it its unique and hands-on parenting style? Or maybe it's just the sheer mystery of this incredible bird that makes us want to know more. And so, we leave behind the fascinating world of the emu, a creature both resilient and enigmatic, whose untamed spirit continues to roam the vast landscapes of Australia. From its remarkable speed and soaring height to its pivotal role in the ecosystem, the emu stands as a testament to nature's ingenuity. In the heart of the Outback, amidst the relentless heat and endless horizons, this majestic bird thrives. Now, it's time to see how much you've learned from today's episode. We've got 3 fun trivia questions coming up. Ready? Let's start. Question 1. How fast can an emu run? And the answer is B, 50 kilometers per hour. The emu can run at speeds up to 50 kilometers per hour, making it one of the fastest birds on Earth. Question 2. Who is responsible for incubating the emu's eggs? And the answer is B, the male emu. The male emu takes charge of incubating the eggs and even raises the chicks once they hatch. Question 3. What is the emu's main food source? And the answer is C, a mix of seeds, fruits, and insects. Emus are opportunistic feeders, eating whatever is available, from seeds to insects and even small plants. Great job! If you got all 3 questions correct. If you missed one, don't worry. Now you know more about this fascinating creature. That's a wrap for today's trivia time. We hope you enjoyed diving into these fascinating facts. And remember, every day is a new opportunity to learn something extraordinary. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution.